All right. Hi, it is Keke the Don, and you are watching the Keke the Don podcast. So we have my co-host here, Brother Corv. King Kareem just left, but he'll be back. And we have me, the usual panel. The boy. We're now using cameras. King, by the way. Um,
Thought my stuff was off. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I joined with that thing off. I had to switch my browser.
no, you good.
Caught me at
No,
a vulnerable moment.
no, you good. So
What
we
is
got
that?
So we have me, the Don. We have my co-host for today, Brother Corb.
Peace, peace.
We have our producer, Warwolf,
Yowdy.
and we have King Kareem as well, another panel member, my boy. So,
Yeah, you know where we at?
yes, sir. So today it's gonna be a very quick episode. We're gonna talk about Invincible, just overall. Not so much the comic. We will probably go into a deeper dive of Invincible later on down the line as the show progresses. But for right now, we're just like over the comic and the show. But just strictly for right now, we're talking strictly the animated series. So so
Oh
what
man.
was y'all's initial reactions when y'all heard that Invincible was getting a show? Because I was pretty hyped myself. I remember seeing the little Amazon poster.
Yeah,
And everybody just on Twitter just going crazy. Well, the
yeah.
people who knew about Invincible going crazy rather.
Um, well, honestly, um, I got put onto it for the first time ever, like a couple years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I went over to the homie house, and he had it on the TV, and he was like, "You seen this before?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, "You never seen this?" He's like, "Hey," and ran it back from the top and watched all. Was it 8 for the first season?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
A9.
watched all 8 of them motherfuckers in one sit, and um, yeah, that shit was insane, bro. Like, it was really everything I've been wanting to look for out of a out of like a like not even just like an animated show, but even like an animated superhero show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like with because like it got everything in it. Like it got like actual like real. They go off by real life situations. Like inside of an animated world, they involve blood, gore, all that. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, bro, all right, yeah, this shit is fire. And it also reminded me kind of like Archer from FX.
Mm.
And yeah,
Archer,
yeah,
Archer go crazy.
yeah.
Crazy.
And so that's what was really intriguing me about it as well. And that's when I followed after I finished the first season that um they were a comic, and they had a bunch of issues out and everything, and so that's what
Mm-hmm.
made
Like
me
130 something.
exactly, yep.
130? Wow.
And that's what prompted me to, you know what I'm saying, follow up on the comic, you know what I'm saying? Uh and so yeah, that's how I came about with Invincible.
Yes, sir. So for me, I had like always. I'm not gonna say I always knew about Invincible, but I started like reading him around like 2017, and um yeah, and then I was very much happy when I found out they were coming out with a show. Yeah, I remember when they premiered off of Amazon, they had the first 3 episodes. And at first I just kind of kept putting it off. I'm like, I'm watching today, I'm watching tomorrow, I'm watching tomorrow. And finally I said, I'm gonna just watch it all. And I just loved it. And it was like for
Mm-hmm.
me, yeah, because I watched it weekly. So for me um it was just a really good first 3 episodes. So like for y'all, like did y'all have anything like that y'all didn't like about Invincible, like at least as far as the first season?
Didn't like
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get into that. I'm gonna get into that.
All right. I mean, because I really did. Because like I said, like really, I'm still an outside
I
insider.
mean,
Meaning like I didn't read the comics, so of
I mean,
course yeah.
even with you not reading the comics, like just as a show itself, was there some things that you like you know, like just plot wise, character wise, there's some
The
things
Martian shit, the Mars shit, trip to Mars.
like you didn't like it, or you just felt like what was the point of this?
It's well, until I see it come full circle, like if it is like plot twisted like that, right? Uh, yeah, man, it feels like filler to me.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
that makes
yeah,
sense.
it feels like filler. You know what I'm saying? But like I mean, I know we're gonna get deeper into like this topic later on, but like just to touch real quick, like I see, I see what it's doing with the second season. You know what I'm saying? With them bringing it back around and shit like that. So, um, for right now to when we get it deeper into the topic, I'm gonna say I hope you know what I'm saying. Something really gonna come out of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, what y'all got?
For me, I guess the only thing I kind of didn't like how certain things were like placed in a particular order, but
Yeah.
I do get why they did it like that. Like, because maybe there are some things that Robert Kirkman wanted to do originally, but
Yeah.
he couldn't. So he did it like that. But for me personally, I feel like it kind of messed up. It kind of somewhat messed up the flow. Like,
Mm.
with the little robot stuff with that dude. And when they went to that college,
Mm-hmm.
that
Oh yeah, that college
yeah,
trip. Oh
yeah,
yeah.
like in the comic,
Oh yeah.
that arc is like it's not just resolved in one arc. It starts in there, and it like has multiple issues throughout each arc of Invincible.
With D.A. Sinclair.
And I felt like that's yeah. I felt like for me, I felt like that would have been very interesting because it would have been kind of almost like he would have almost been. Like maybe they didn't want to make him like a quote unquote recurring villain, so maybe that's why they did it like that. But for me, I feel like that would have worked.
Mm-hmm. It's in. Cause I see now. Cause like I could tell they basically just ragdolled that nigga in
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
first season.
No, literally, that's what they did. That's literally what they did.
Ah, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, literally.
Rearrange that man whole jaw and everything.
So what about you, Wolf? What were some things that you didn't like?
I'm very casual when it comes to
I mean,
Invincible.
like,
I
like
never
I
even
mean,
heard of this guy until
like I said,
Amazon
I
picked
don't
it up.
want,
I
like I
don't
said,
even know who
like
you
I'm that's crazy. I mean, it's like I said, it's like I was telling McCoy, it doesn't necessarily have to be like because you read the book. It could be just as a show, or some of the things that you, even if you're a casual, or some of the things that you didn't particularly like from it.
I don't think I have a particular input. The only thing that I came across is I don't know, it's not a negative on my part, but it was like people talked about it, and I think it was like I said, I'm very casual, so I don't remember who is the black woman that's the girlfriend, current
Oh,
girlfriend.
Amber.
Oh,
oh,
that's what I was going to
oh,
talk
Oh
oh,
about.
yeah, don't
yeah,
Amber,
nobody
Jade
like that.
yeah,
At
Smith.
least
yeah.
I'm
That's
about to go in on that. That's
yeah.
my only right
Yes,
through.
that's literally.
I can speak for everybody who watched that season one, that first run through. Didn't nobody like her.
At all, because
I'm
that was
not
just
gonna
some
lie.
problematic.
I like
I'm
She
her
had
not gonna
though.
lie.
problematic women
I'm not gonna
I like
hold
her
you.
now.
I'm not gonna hold you. Even back
because she
then,
ain't on bullshit right now.
I'm not gonna hold you. I think back then I was honestly the minority. Like I didn't hate Amber, but I like there like I didn't like how she went about the situation. I didn't hate her though. Like I guess you can just go ahead and get into it because like I looked at it from a point of view of like okay y'all been dating they've been dating for like I think 6 months and we
Yeah.
also have to take
It's
into
always
the
the 6 months.
yeah. So, and we also got to take into account that, like, it'd be one thing if this was like if they were adults, like if they were 20, 25, okay, then the hate for her, I feel like would be somewhat justified. But I always looked at it like, I mean, they're like, they're like, they're still teenagers, like they're still 17, 16, 18, etc.
Yeah.
And at that time, you know, a lot like we might not look at it like and in that time when you're at that age you tend to blow things out of proportion if that makes sense like and you tend to think more with emotion rather than logic so I think that's kind of what she was doing I don't it was more for her it was more of the principle we've been dating for 6 months and you ain't tell me that you is invincible like I felt like when she said I've been known I felt like that was like I feel like she really didn't know and I feel like she just said it just to piss him off.
I was half and half
Hey,
with it
yo.
on that part though, cause there was another whole like part of me like, yo, Mark, just tell her, bruh.
Exactly. But it's like, it ain't just his secret type shit. Cause I'm like, look who his daddy is and all that too. My fault.
Right,
Can I curse on this?
right.
Can I curse on this podcast? Hold on. Cause I'm about to go in on this one.
Yes, 100%. Please. It
And
is.
let me tell you about this heifer, man. Dog, first of all, I like her more in the comic more just because it's like, but I understand why they made her the way she was in season 1 because everything, because like in the comic books,
In the
their
comic,
relationship too perfect.
I heard
yeah,
she hella cool in the
in
comics.
the comic
She
core,
is,
her
I
their
really
relationship.
like Amber
Like,
in the
So,
comic book. It's,
so to break this down, and I didn't mean to cut you off, King, but to break
you
this
good,
down
you
for you,
good.
Core, the purpose of the comic originally was to essentially break a lot of the superhero stereotypes that were that's like that's been going on forever. So Amber and Mark in the comics, they don't like. There's not a literal. There's literally like you would think that's like you know how you be seeing these things talking about Mary Sue's and everything like that on Twitter and stuff like that. Like that's
yeah.
literally what their relationship was. It was a Mary Sue. There was like literally like the closest thing that they had to being like a quote unquote problem was when she thought he was a drug dealer. Like that was probably it. Other and even
Yeah,
then,
when he was a superhero, like,
yeah,
are you
yeah.
a drug dealer? No, I'm a superhero. You sure?
Yeah, and even then,
Yeah,
it got
okay,
wrong
cool.
very,
Uh,
very quickly.
Other than that, they was just this perfect relationship.
Yeah.
It was like a really healthy relationship. That's why I liked it in contrast to what they were showing and stuff, because it's like, okay, now it's the issue of you don't trust Mark, and now when she find out or she been new, you're mad at this nigga for not telling you. When y'all haven't even been dating that long enough for him to be saying all that, because one, that's his secret. He can tell you on his own time, even if he doesn't, even if you know, he'll tell you when he's ready type shit. That ain't up to you. And
Oh
two,
no, of
his
course.
daddy's secret identity at risk because he thought he was still a good guy and all that at the time and stuff. So it's like
Hmm.
there's more to that. And 3 and 4, it's like what kind of annoyed me too is like it's not like there are barely any superheroes. There are a bunch of superheroes in the world. Some are public, some's got secret
Right.
identities and shit. You think, and there's a reason why people don't know Omni Man's identity type shit. It's like
Hmm.
that's some stuff, and even then, it's like I don't know. It's just like you're in a world of superheroes and stuff, and I know it's like not everybody's dating a superhero, but it's like you can't
Right.
sit up here and get mad somebody didn't tell you they were a superhero after a couple of months. At the same time, and you knew he was invincible. You understand why he left and all that, and you just and like that's what you signed up for at that point. You could have left at any point in time before he told you you was really that upset about it, but you weren't. You was just
and
upset he didn't tell you, and that's
and
fine.
let,
But you can
yeah.
just be, but you don't have to say shit about it because that ain't your secret. So don't worry
I
about it.
think it was just. I think it was just the way that they handled it. It was like, oh well, I'm telling you, I'm invincible, and it's just like the argument. I kind of didn't like how they. I didn't like how they tried to make it paint like Mark was the bad guy. I would have personally liked it if they had it from both sides of the perspective. So it's like,
Hmm.
because the thing is,
You want to
neither
hear
of
my
them.
man's perspective.
Yeah, because the thing is, like they're not wrong. Like she's not wrong. He's not wrong. He's not right, or she's not right. It's just a matter of. It's just a matter
Or
of.
how they go about it, and that's fine.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's
cause
just
she
a
could.
matter of.
There's
It's
nothing
just
wrong
a
with
matter of
her.
perspective. And I feel
There's
like
nothing wrong with her feeling light too.
And let me say this part too, man. Another thing I didn't like, right, is what's homeboy name again? The bully, the
Rex,
school,
not Rex.
no, the school
Todd or some
bully.
shit.
Todd.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Hey, man, beat that nigga ass, yo. Like
Throw that nigga to
you had
space.
you invincible and Shorty had to bail you out kicking that dude in the nuts, bro. Like, man, I would have hit that man with a brick sandwich.
You'd have known who I was. They'd have known I was invincible that night.
Real talk, bro. That man would have got an uppercut through the gym.
So you would have.
Had that Gordon Glow
So you
treatment.
basically would have Peter Parker and stuff. That's what
I was just, yeah, bro. He would have got the Flash Thompson, bro.
Okay.
The Flash Thompson is crazy.
He would have got the Flash Thompson.
But that was like my only gripe from season one was really just how they handled some of Amber's stuff. Because I really like Amber and was happy when she popped up. They made her black. I'm like, oh yeah, we winning. And then that
Yeah.
BS to happen. But we're probably not going to deal with that BS no more. Now that the cat's out of the bag. Kind of wish stuff was a little bit more perfect before all that because you're giving this man flack for shit. But hey,
I think it's
just
just
like
because
okay,
like they because
nah. Because
what
like
people.
real quick, I remember
Mhm.
when the last episode that dropped and she
Mhm.
came up to
And she
Mark's
came
crib
back.
like, "Oh my God, Mark!" It's just like everybody was pissed. I was pissed too. I was like, "Get the fuck on my face, bitch! Ain't nobody trying to see about you right now after that bullshit you pulled the other day." But she
Hey,
was honestly just being a good girlfriend in that moment. That shit was crazy.
she did. She was a real one though, bro. She did wait for that nigga when while he went to go handle his business with I think it was that fight against Doc season, and then
Doc,
yeah, and
oh
then
yeah, she wasn't even tripping
Sosman,
that time.
yeah.
I'm like, see, like at least you know where he's at, and you know hey, you know he make it back, he make it
She
back, he don't, he
she's still
don't.
sitting she's still sitting on that man bed. Like I was like, oh, that shit rider.
Like, ew.
Yeah, it's like I never peeped that. She definitely waited for that dude the whole night. You right. I never peeped.
She did.
I had
Commitment.
That's the ultimate test for you right there.
Yeah, I just think that like they wanted to add like some drama,
Unnecessary drama because
unnecessary
their shit was too
because their
perfect.
stuff is too perfect and Invincible. Like as a book, it doesn't like as far as relationships go. There's not really a lot of drama that goes on between those characters. And as much as people try to deny it, they like drama. People like drama. People
Of
like
course,
so
teenage drama at
yeah,
that.
yes. So I think that's why they did it like that.
Smart.
So with that being said,
Yes, sir.
so with the season one finale, like what did y'all think of that fight? Because that Omni Man versus Invincible fight, it was really good. Like
Hey, bro.
and like the train, like the train parkour, that's not in comic.
Yes.
Like that's not in there. They
My
added,
lord.
Damn.
yes, they
Yeah,
added
they added that.
they
They
added that.
cooked.
Yeah, they cooked. Yeah, they cooked, bro. Hey, I just that whole. I'm gonna tell you, bro. When I watched it in real time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was the illest shit that I was ever. Not that I ever seen the illest shit that I was ever watching, right?
Oh yeah, because I
And
was watching it in real time too.
and but check this out, right? As ill as I knew that shit was, right? Like and foul, it really dug into me now watching when I was watching that season that episode 1 of season 2, bro.
Oh yeah,
Cause now everything now is like everything is like revolving off that night, that day. Like
yeah,
it's crazy, bro. Like the fact that because because what I really like is right. you see this like in all the hero movies and shit, right? Like they like be causing mad damage throughout the city.
yeah.
Be causing millions of dollars of damage, city damage, right? and all of a sudden that shit just poofs like.
Yep.
Yep.
And so I love the fact, bro, how with this, like, right out the gate, they did, like, they started right where they left off. Like, they said, oh, no, they thought, oh, no, we not about to just let y'all think they just caused all this terror in this city and just think everything is just renovated and overnight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, they they the city is in pain still through that day, which is throwing more emphasis on that, like how everybody. It's all basically, put it this way, right? I'm gonna tell you exactly how I was feeling because I watched them this morning. I was like, damn, these niggas is like making this like how 9/11 was.
A superhero
Like,
on 9/11 is crazy.
yeah, like, bro, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Because you know how Mark he's traumatized by like how many lives were taken that day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I mean, if you think about it, it really is a 9/11, a superhero 9/11. Because I'm not even looking at it from how the people view Omni Man now. Because Omni Man was that guy to them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, and then yeah, bro. I think that fight was just like, and then of course, bro. Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing though. I'm gonna tell you one thing. You know, at the end where he was like, "Where do you see yourself?" Like, what he
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, "I want to hear come down." He was like, "You, Dad," right?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, when I seen that, like watching it in real time, I was like, "This nigga's not your dad anymore, bro."
I.
Invested.
At least if, because look, like I said, we got season 2. I'm gonna know more. I'm gonna know more than what I know right now, right? But
Mm-hmm.
I'm just speaking from a place where I am currently with the knowledge
Yeah.
that I got, right?
Yeah.
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 I'm like, bruh, you want to be you want to be so civilized, bruh. He's not your daddy no more, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And so then now that's when that opener came in on
What?
that season
17
2.
more years.
I could always start again.
Start again.
Make
Always
another
make a
kid.
new kid.
Have another kid.
What that man say? I've been alive for thousands of years. You don't know me. I'm like,
And then, fucking him up so bad, bro. He took him back to his childhood, bro. The baseball game.
his life was flashing before his eyes.
Yep.
I was like, my goodness, man.
It was funny because when I watched that mug and right when he got to the Dink Mark part, I literally went in my combo group chat. I watched. I found the video like of the part online, and then I screenshot. I'm like, y'all know this about to be a meme in like less than 24 hours. I just want everybody to know that, and it
Oh
became.
God. And it was
It,
beautiful.
Think, Mark. Think.
Thank Mark. Thank.
it was very
Thank
beautiful
Mark.
to the
And
point
it's
where
on so many
to,
like
to the point
remakes.
Really?
to
What's
the
great?
point
What?
where I used one of it and it went viral, dude.
Hey,
Oh,
hey, yo,
it's over, Anakin.
hey, yo. Can we please talk about Debbie, bro?
Oh yeah,
I was about to say something about that because, like, really think about how it is for Debbie too, because I like how they're showing that more in season 2,
Hey,
and how it was for Mark because it's like, yo,
son,
he was like
son,
when
son,
he said, "I will burn this planet
burn
down before I
down
spend another minute living among these animals." I'm like,
animals.
yo, he is disgusted being here, bro. He don't want to be here.
I ain't gonna lie,
Like,
He don't want to be here.
that gave me William Dafoe's Green Goblin quotes right there. I'm not gonna
yeah,
That's crazy. I
like,
could really imagine Willem Dafoe saying that.
bro,
Why?
Like,
like she got put through some turmoil, dog. Like
Real.
definitely.
a pet, bruh.
she, Debbie got it
Hey,
the worst, if we're being honest.
hey, what she tell her, bro? She told old girl, she is like 20 fucking years and I'm just some fucking pet. Like, hey, I feel you, Debbie.
Yeah.
Like, you was married 20 years, bro. I'd be hot too if if my whole wife was an op, like under my fingernails the whole time, bro.
Literally.
Like, oh,
You was playing a
dude.
role. You ain't even love me for real.
Yeah, bro, that's that at that point, that's not even undercover, fam. You in too deep.
Sleeper agent.
Yeah, you a rogue. Yeah, you went rogue.
More of a pet to me.
Oh my gosh, bro.
That is
Yeah.
great. First of all, we ain't even talking. We ain't even talking like they was being freaky. You my pet. This man was dead. You're a dog to me.
Hold on, bro. They actually did get it
You're a
on.
fleshlight.
No, they actually did get it on while he was at on the trip,
I
university
know
Mm-hmm.
trip.
that's like his that's a flashlight to him. It's like, yo, what you on right now?
I'm like, damn,
Like you
bro.
ain't
So
got
you mean
no
to
feelings.
you mean to tell me the whole time y'all knocking boots, she think y'all being intimate, you just treat her like
You
a
just trying to
puppet.
get your nut in. If we being real,
Nah, just something to do.
that man
You
was
know,
bored.
burn some calories.
Just
Like,
something to do.
Burn some calories.
like, dude. Yeah, dog. She really going through it. And I hope I'm gonna tell you though, right? Can we talk about our favorite parts out of
Of
season one?
course.
All
Of
right.
course.
My favorite person, bro, is that dude Dark Blood, bro.
I ain't gonna.
Oh,
My
Clancy
favorite
Brown.
person.
Yeah.
My favorite person is that boy Donald.
Donald.
Yes.
Hey, we need to get into him too, bro. Cause
I know
some
you.
him.
I know you had a smirk on your face when you saw him pop up, Corey. But I already know you did.
I did, bro. And of course, yet the first thing I was still thinking about was, hold on, bro. Did you get a whole gun stuck through your body, bro?
Like like, is it okay if I tell you like how that happened? Like, is that all right with you?
Tell me, but let me tell you what I'm guessing first.
Okay. Okay.
So of course, when I seen him in season one and shit and two, I mean when I seen him in season two for the episodes and shit, my guess instantly was, well, this is fuck, I just forgot homeboy name. What's the old guy name with the face?
Cecil.
Cecil, yeah. Cecil, I'm like, all right, I wouldn't be surprised. This nigga Cecil runs a state of the art, you know what I'm saying, organization. They probably took that nigga to the lab and did some RoboCop shit on him or whatever, bro, and brought him back. Like how they did Immortal, you know? But
Oh well, yeah.
nah.
Yeah. You're not half wrong. I mean, he basically a robot. Like all this time, he's been a
Ooh.
robot.
Yep. See? Cause because when he was saying, when I noticed Debbie looking at me, she seemed distressed. He's like, she's a distressed person.
Mm-hmm.
That's a crazy thing to say.
It is, bro. That man Cecil, bro. And then like when homeboy in Atlantis, bro, he like, hey, bro, he's like, I'm not about to just leave those people there and get killed. He was like, they shouldn't
The hell
have
we
thought of
not?
that. He was like, well, they should have thought of that. I'm like, this nigga's
Cecil
Cecil.
is very much a Nick Fury in the point where he is only concerned about the mission, nothing more, nothing less. If some lives got to get taken, it is what it is.
It is what it is, bro.
Fucking
Oh,
General
Cecil be
Shepard.
snaking.
Cecil
You thought
crazy,
Raylan? You
dude.
thought Raylan was snake? Cecil crazy.
That is crazy.
Oh, dude, for real, bro. Cecil will throw your ass under the bus.
No facts. You see how he be treating the team, bro. Like he halfway don't fuck with them. I ain't gonna. Well,
No, you don't.
my fault. I'm
Only
not
a, only
Guardians of
immortal.
the Guardians of the Globe. Like literally, that's the only nigga he fuck with.
Pathetic. Nigga, I don't even. I always love that, bro. When he's watching them dudes from above. Pathetic.
Pathetic. So how do y'all feel at the fact that after like episode 4, I think it's gonna be on a little break?
Yeah.
For
Man.
me personally,
Hey,
I'm not.
they probably got to animate or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's
That's
what I was
that's
talking
what.
to
Yeah.
Ford yesterday.
That's what he.
I'm
That's
thinking
what
that's what they're
Kiki was
gonna do.
telling.
Like they probably gonna either it's already animated and they just don't want to like do it like how they did it with with the first season, where they literally just kind of spat out all the episodes, and it came just as quickly as it premiered, or they have to animate the rest of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think they want this Invincible season 2 hype to be very much better than the first one. So
No doubt they do.
I think they planned it like that, to the point where it's like, okay, well, let's just animate like 4 episodes here, go on a little break, and then animate the other 4.
Check this out too, though, right? So like this, how I know, right? I'm starting to piece things that's like seeming like it's coming from the comic, right? This Angstrom dude, bro, he from the comics, ain't he?
Yes, sir.
Yup. And so is he a villain or not?
Yeah, he is. Huh?
Yeah, I figured
It's
he
a villain. I'm
was.
sorry.
He was talking about
Uh,
Angstrom.
yeah, Angstrom.
I would say literally Angstrom. Oh yeah, Angstrom standing 10 toes down. He's standing on business, nigga.
I'm like,
Invincible gonna
bruh.
get this work.
I was like, oh snap, we got a black villain. But for real though, bro, I didn't like him off jump because his motive seemed shady from the get go. I was like, you breaking the Marlins out, bro. I already don't like you.
It was for a good reason though, because he's genuinely a good person. His head just ain't in the right place right now.
Well, yeah, because he think Invincible had something to do with what he turned into, dumb.
What you said, my fault.
He think Invincible has something to do with what he turned into, doesn't he?
Oh yeah,
They always do.
because all the like his different versions of himself, they basically like fused into like one. So he's having trouble, like he don't know which memories are really his and which ones are the other. It's all like a conjoined mess.
Oh, okay.
That's why his head is like that big, and
Bro is literally Legion.
my boy don't got no head. My boy don't got no hair no more.
Bro, he just looks deformed, bro.
Like
For real.
Like yeah, you like fused into like 1,000 different versions of yourself, but at what cost?
And so
Everything.
I was wondering. So what's the effect of that? Like, what's the effect that he's getting out of that now?
Oh well, he don't know which memories are his and which ones like are like the other versions of him. Because remember, at first he's like, so his ideal was to just basically just make like a perfect world, like because he's a pacifist. But since he got fused with, well, not fused, but since all his minds like came together, now he basically about to go on an invincible killing spree essentially.
Oh, that's why he was like, I would not allow blood to be a part of my utopia.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then so now this nigga turned into a killer. That's crazy. What's it? Oh yeah, that part at the end of episode 2. With him, and he got Mark. Like, where did that come from?
He's just going on other dimensions because he's like, bet Invincible about to get this work. So what he doing? He's studying film. He's watching the game tape. He's planning. He on some Batman shit. He about to tell you your play before your play even happened. He just looking for weaknesses.
I kind of figured they was making this dude kind of like a Kane.
Actually,
Like
that's pretty accurate.
Kane the Conqueror. Yeah, that's like one of the bro. As soon as he brought up dimensions and shit, and that he could travel like within dimensions, that's when I was getting a little of the future Trunks, right, vibes. And then whenever like he started like coming up with multiple dimensions and saying that he could travel through each one and shit, I'm like, oh, okay, this nigga Invincible trying to go down the multiverse lane.
It does do that a little bit. It mainly
Yeah,
stays in its own universe.
it
The
stays in its
multiverse
own,
stuff
but
out
it
there for
does.
sure.
It's just
Still
like
one down.
it's just like there's a different outcome in each dimension, I guess.
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay, because for real, like I'm starting to notice how like it's kind of like past, present, future type thing, where Whereas, like in the opening of episode 1 for season 2, like I thought that shit was a dream for real, the whole time. Like I didn't know that was something happening in another dimension. I thought that was just a dream that Mark was gonna wake up from. And I'm like, oh shit. But now I'm seeing that this is possibly gonna go. This is a guess. This is just my guess. But this is possibly gonna go down the route where that outcome is likely the most on what's to happen. Mark is gonna find out about it through that guy that he beefing with, and he's gonna try his best to basically change time. That's my guess.
He's pulling the Flash.
Hey,
Whatever the latest season of
we
that
just,
Flash
we
was.
just, we just gonna have to see. Hey, but we gonna go ahead close this mug out. I appreciate you boys for coming. And
Yes,
we're
sir.
gonna do a and next week for you guys. Even though I found this man mid, we gonna talk about his label, Rockefeller.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hey, do y'all have any shameless plugs before we end out?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Listen to my music on all platforms by my name, Corbin Stewman. That's on, you know what I'm saying. That's for Twitter and Instagram as well. Make sure y'all go peep all the homie stuff. You know what I'm saying. Peep the homie Rike, Malachi, Off Key. You know what I'm saying. Peep all the homie stuff. Stay tuned into the podcast. You know what I'm saying. More new fire episodes coming out from the boys. Yeah.
Yes, sir. King Kareem, Wolf, do y'all have any shameless plugs?
other than like, my normal Twitch, King Kareem 1969. You can follow me on Twitch at Expeditious King. I got a link tree. You can hit my link tree and follow me on all other platforms that I got up there that I use or semi-use. Y'all know where I be at. I be in the cut for real.
And send him $50 to his Cash App.
Donations.
Donations.
I got no shameless plugs, but don't forget your eggnog.
And your hot cocoa.
I heard
yeah.
this man said he ain't got no shame. Just like me for
And the peanut butter. Let's not forget about the peanut butter.
It is that season, huh, Kiki? That hot cocoa.
You already know. All right, but peace.
Peace out.
Donations.